All right, well, another episode of Doctor Who Flux. Um, this one was probably so far the worst of the batch, as it's almost like a filler episode. It's just a bunch of stuff. Does it go anywhere, or does it? And nothing really happens. And the whole thing of the Doctor solving the problem here is, I don't know, through superpowers. Yeah. So, yeah, Planet Time. Oh, God. That's where they are. Who's Swarm? Oh, is it the Valiant? Oh, is it, I don't know, Omega or somebody. It doesn't matter. So they tease a bunch of stuff. So there's these, what are the Moris? Who were, I guess, established there to contain these people. Swarm and what's her name, Azure or whatever. Whatever. So the Doctor has to throw herself into the time vortex or something. Whatever the Mori are in. And of course the companions or the fam are in there as well, and they get scattered throughout time within their own timelines, and then the Doctor gets sent through her distant past to give you some clues as to how this Swarm guy ended up being the Doctor's enemy. So she wakes up and she's got her team, and it's the companions, and there's sort of this strike force, and they're going to go in and take down Swarm and his sister, who looks a bit different here. So I guess that's a clue of something. The Doctor's coat has changed; it's reversed. So at first I was like, "Oh, is this a telltale sign of a alternate timeline or even parallel universe type thing?" What are the possibilities and all that, and just imagine what you could do to fix all this with that crap. But no, as she's going, it revealed that she's reliving a memory she didn't have, of this, and is discovering it. And the companions are actually replacing who the strike team originally was. All we know is that Dan is in the place of the Dogman. So the Dogman was there on this mission as a part of the division. So, they're going along, and then she sees her reflection, but it's not her reflection. It's Dr. Ruth. Well, okay, but the strike team, they're all in these uniforms and everything. So why isn't the Doctor wearing Dr. Ruth's outfit? She's just wearing a reversed color tone coat, and that's it, of her regular coat, and that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't really work. So I don't know, I guess they just thought it would look cool. Meanwhile, the Killmonger guy, we get a little bit of insight in him, and he's reliving some of his moments, and apparently he was involved in a spacefaring empire or something called the Grand Serpent, which sounds rather satanic. And his boss, well, he was wearing a coat that was somewhat similar to what Swarm wears, and so I wondered if, is there a connection there? Maybe, probably not, who knows. Meanwhile, it cuts to this other story of this new character, of this girl who's all badass, and she's on the run, looking for her true love. And so she has to dodge Daleks, because apparently due to the flux, certain sections of the universe are taken over by Daleks, and then Sontarans, and Cybermen. I don't know, did she run into some Weeping Angels? I can't even remember now. Maybe she did. Doesn't matter. And she has this little, I guess, like her cell phone or whatever, but it seems to have the little face. Remember the creepy robots from Smile? And I wondered if there was some connection. Maybe. who knows? Who cares? But surprise, surprise, her true love is the Killmonger guy. So there you go. Oh boy, let's hope they find each other, you know. But the stupid thing about it is that the previews had promised Cybermen. Well, you get them, but they're just there to get completely slaughtered by this girl. It's ridiculous. So, oh well, I guess the Cybermen aren't really all that anymore, huh? So, meanwhile, there's, it's odd because some of the CGI was okay. You know, they had these alien settings and stuff like that. But then there was this literal swarm from Swarm. And the CGI there was terrible. I mean, it just looked awful. But it runs around and disintegrates people. But Killmonger's girlfriend, she's able to keep one step ahead of it, I guess. And that's about it for that. So the reveal at the end. And apparently she's pregnant with his child, so there's that too. So there you go. After working with the doctor, he wants to go back to his home planet and search for her. And the doctor gives him a phone and said, "Hey, if you need to contact us, let me know." And then, so there he is. And gee, I hope he finds her, you know. We only got, 2 episodes left or whatever. Yeah, who cares? Anyway, so if this is a setup where the Doctor is in another form of the Matrix, because that's more what it looked like, instead of just the Doctor goes in and they're all in these scattered timelines, and just through sheer force of will, she's contacting each one. Doesn't matter. After all's done, she restores the Mori to their positions, but then Swarm shows up. Ha ha! You did exactly what I thought you would. So, yeah. It was all for nothing. So anyway, the Doctor, gets these scenes from this secret past she didn't know she had, And then one of them, she meets this old lady who's bossing her around. Well, that's probably Tectuine. And then we're going to learn the mysterious woman from past episodes, that Russell T Davies said that's the Doctor's mother. It's not stated in the show, so it's kind of lazy to just say it in an interview, But no, at the end of time, the mysterious, her. So I guess that's supposed to be another incarnation of Tectuine too. So, that horrible creep who tortured this little girl until she regenerated over and over so she could figure out how to do it too. And the little girl trying to be the Doctor. Hey, how about that? Isn't that great? Yeah. So there you go. That's about it. So this is the one you could have missed. It wouldn't have mattered. There's theories that Swarm could be the Valyard, and could he? I don't know. It may be of some significance, again, that he looked he's still this weird creature, with the messed up face and all that. But the scene from the distant past of where this supposedly all started, he looked quite different. So I wonder if this is an entirely different guy. Meanwhile, the passenger, who's supposed to be like the third guy in this, well, apparently they had several others, but the passenger is just a collection of a bunch of entities, and Dan's girlfriend is trapped in the current passenger they have. And so the Doctor is like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to figure this out and save her for you and all that. So, yeah. Okay. So the passenger, I guess, isn't anyone of significance. I kind of thought, would that be revealed to be a Doctor or whatever? Guess not. So, there you go. Dun-dun-dun. That's it. Yeah, whatever. I guess they're gonna go with what those rumors were, which will be just awful. And apparently, the Weeping Angels show up, so you got that. So of course that might be more credence to the rumors about them being all a part of the plot and whatnot. And then the Claire character, who may or may not be an older version of Clara, We'll see, won't we? Well, I will, and I'll tell you about it. So, it was called Once Upon a Time because get it? It was supposed to give you a little more teases of the Doctor's secret past that took place once upon a time. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens for the next episode. In the meantime, hopefully I can get to a review of Real Doctor Who with the Fifth Doctor sometime this week. We can look forward to that. Anyway, I just did a long shift at work and I gotta go to bed. You may have noticed. I'm very tired. It wasn't just from the show. No, not really. So anyway, there you go. We'll do it again sometime soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.